but like after.
But
like,
then again,
26,
you have people.
like,
Okay,
I have a big window, but it's like
you have people who have been married, who have been in a relationship for a year and get married, and they stay together for 45 years.
Yeah,
Then you have people who have been together for 10 years and they get divorced after 15. So like that pressure of I would never put the pressure of like, I know some girls are like, I need to know my husband for 6 years before I marry him. It's like I feel like that's kind of
you
like,
can still have a kid with like a guy that you loved for like freaking 5 years or a year or something, and then like you can still like have like, even if you do like end up not being together, you can still like, I know friends who've had like parents who are separated, but like they still like, the dad walks into like the mom's house and they're not even together, and they're just like, oh hey, how are you, and like they're just friends. And it's just like, we share kids together and we want like the kids to be the best they can. So like that's how I see it. I'm just like, even if I'm not with, like I would like to ideally be with that person forever, but it's just like, if I'm not, it's not the end of the world, and I'm still gonna like try to like,
the modern family is so hot right now. I know.
But yeah, like it's just, I don't know, it's just
damn, that's crazy.
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
Like,
you gotta think about it.
I don't think it's crazy.
Like,
no, but like just her point of like saying like, you don't need to like know the person for that long.
Exactly.
There's no qualifications. It's not like you have to do like a residency for 6 years before you can be a doctor. Like it's like there's no time. Like,
I think when you know, you know.
I hope.
Yeah.
As you get like
my man knew.
Yeah, for sure, definitely.
You know?
Definitely, for sure.
No,
within a year.
That's all he says. We always ask him about his marriage, and he's like, I just knew.
Oh wait, that's it.
Like I hear that a lot. No, I hear that a lot when the people like get married.
When I met you, I knew.
I was like,
no, I meant like he knew. He knew, you know.
Yeah, no, definitely for sure.
Sometimes you just know.
And as a guy, you kind of aspire like, I want to know too.
No.
You know?
It's, you know what it is? It's exactly what you said about the whole depth thing, right? So when I met my wife, right, we had that depth. It's like, and another thing too, right? I feel like in relationships nowadays, it's like people are so quick to give up.
100%.
Once they find a flaw, right? So the thing is like, I'm not gonna lie, I was a part of that as well. So there's some things I didn't like, and I'm like, you know what? It's over.
Yeah.
And she said, no, I'm gonna fight for you. And that was different.
No.
Because usually people are just like, fine, whatever,
like,
screw you,
you don't want
right?
me, fuck you.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck you. I'm gonna sleep with 30 guys and post on Instagram and
all
fuck
your
you.
friends.
Right, exactly, right? So that was different.
Yeah.
And that's what stuck out. And I'm like, yeah.
Damn, put a ring on it.
Put a ring on it. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Years? We've been married since 2018. So
2 years.
2 years,
Quick math.
My man's not very good at
Yeah,
math.
I'm just learning how to speak Canadian. Yeah, I'm speaking Canadian for the first time. So yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But don't you think that comes with like, you go through certain relationships?
That's
so
exactly
You
it,
learn
right?
from the past,
It takes
right?
time,
You learn.
right?
That's what
But
I feel
that's like these people that I know that have been dating since grade, like I'm not saying it's wrong, but
Right.
have been dating since grade 9
Right.
and are still dating now. It's like, okay, but how do you even know?
Exactly.
That's like,
This is crazy. I don't know shit about fuck.
Because
Exactly.
you've never even dated
my
anybody.
one friend
Exactly.
has been with a guy for like 8 years. I love you. I'm sorry if you're watching this, but I love you. I've already lit her up about it. But like literally, it's just like, she's like, but like he's so funny. But I'm like, but he's cheated on you like.
And I know a big
20
thing.
times in 1 year.
What?
So
And a big thing is for girls. I'm sure guys too, but for girls, it's like, but I've already put this much time.
Exactly.
That's-
and
it's
I'm
like,
just
that's
like,
not
but-
right. That's
but
not right.
That
doesn't
my thing.
mean
I sat down with her. I'm like, but like, okay, yeah, you put in like say 8 years. But the thing is, do you want to do another fucking lifetime of being
Right.
like cheated on and just like,
Exactly.
like you're with your kids at home and you're like, where's my husband? He should have been home like 3 hours ago.
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you want that? Like, you deserve like everybody deserves like
see,
the
like,
best,
but-
right?
but-
So it's just like,
No, but see, that's the only. No, but see, that's the only. No, but see, that's only kind of focusing on the bad, right? Because I actually have a couple of friends who have been together for 10, 15 years.
And it works perfect.
Right.
Ever since like they were young,
But that's
right?
why it's like there's no algorithm.
Yeah, there isn't. There really
I've
isn't.
been with this person for so long. I know it's not working, but just because we've been together for like freaking like 15 years, I want to keep trying. Like I get that, but you get to a certain point where you're just like not like you grew apart. You know what I mean?
Right.
You just have to like be like, okay, like, and you can be so much happier like apart and still be friends. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, and I get it's like really rare to like have like what my friends did.
yeah, very rare. Yeah,
Because they actually grew together.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Through all
yeah.
phases in life.
Which
you
is
know what I
awesome,
mean?
which is
you know what I
like-
mean? Which is really, really rare.
Yeah.
So I guess I'm just like kind of fortunate to know that many people who've done it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But I guess it's not the norm, right?
No.
Yeah. And like my mom
it
always
does
says, my
happen.
mom's like, to be honest, 90% of life is shit and 10% of it is beautiful. And it's the difference between every relationship is going to have awful shit. You're going to go through shit separately. The difference is in that 90%, do you call that significant other when shit hits the fan to help you and figure it out? Or do you avoid telling them because you're trying to keep this 10% of, like, you know what I mean? You need somebody who, when shit gets tough, you can work it out together, whether you're in a fight, whether you're not, like whatever. There's got to be that kind of like, I don't know, it's not always going to be great, which I think some people think that all relationships are going to be great. Like fights happen, like things happen.
Exactly.
Yeah. That's deep. Shout out to Corey's mom.
Yeah. Thanks, Nance.
Yeah. You raised a woman.
So what are some deal breakers for you guys in a relationship? Get to the juice.
First, or you?
This is sad. I don't want to say this because it's mean, but if you have no friends, I'm sorry. It's a no.
Have you been in a situation where you met a guy and he had no friends?
Like, I'm not going to say no friends, but like ones that he hung out with on the regular and like didn't need to hang out with my friends all the time. Yes, I've been like, I've dated somebody who was like, well, I don't really have anyone to invite. Let's just go to your house. Or like, what about your friends? Or like, I was like, I want to meet your friends. And they would like never bring me because they were never doing anything. Like they definitely just didn't have much of like a friend group, which I feel like puts a lot of pressure on the relationship because you guys always have to hang out and there's no like your time with your friends and their time with their friends because then you feel like you're leaving them alone.
Right.
But don't you think that if they have no friends, there's something wrong with them?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. You said a red flag. That's a red flag.
But you know what? I also think that's timing right now as well.
Yeah.
Because the thing is, like, you guys are young, right? You guys are very social.
Yeah.
Right? The older you get, it's like everyone has, like, their families taking care of that.
Of course.
It's like, well, honestly, like, I have friends, but, like, my friends, like, that are married, have kids and whatnot. So, like, only people that I see is, like, these guys because of work.
Yeah.
But it's okay. Like, the older you get, I feel like...
I love it. No. But I mean, like...
But, like, I'm talking about Monday to Sunday. Right. You don't have one plan that's not with me.
I see.
Is what I mean. Like, you don't have anything that you... I would love if one night you're like, ugh, can't do that night. I've got this to do. Like, it doesn't even need to be friends. If you play in, like, a fucking softball league. Like, just have something in your own life going on or else it gets too,
so it's like the clinginess,
it gets too, like, it's too much. Like, I can't.
So
you're 25?
Yeah.
Okay.
So is it not necessarily the friends? It's like, if they don't got enough going on there.
Like you just need something. You're right. It doesn't even need to be friends. Just like something else. Even if it's like you like to take time for yourself to read or something. Like just have something that you like to do you, or else it's for a fact if you were to live together, if you were to go away together, it would be one of those things where it's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I go to an all-inclusive vacation, I don't care how much I love you. I don't want to talk to you 24 hours a fucking day. Like I would like you to do. If we could lie on the beach together and you listen to your music and like I would need you to be able to have time on your own because I need to have time on my own.
That's real shit.
I get my social battery gets like low when I'm around people a lot, especially serving. Like you're around people all the time, and then at a certain point you're kind of like I need to just be by my fucking self, and if you can't be by yourself without calling me, I can't.
So I think that's great, right?
Miranda's face.
I think that's great, right? But for me, like, I have a real problem with like neediness. And like
you're needy, or you have girls who are needy with you?
Like
okay.
Like I really do not respond well to neediness.
No, me neither.
You know,
I get very annoyed and very mean.
But at some point, is that like kind of like detrimental though?
Yeah, probably.
I think it depends on who you're dealing with.
Yeah, exactly.
Right.
If
it all depends.
If you guys are both needy, then
because
there's 3 attachment styles, right? Have you guys heard of it?
Right.
Avoidant, secure, anxious.
Oh, wow. I'm pulling out that sociology.
Whatever.
I just know these things. There's things I know.
Yeah, no, it's like sometimes I just can't respond to neediness at all. Even with like my mom.
But that's different.
No, I'm like that's the extreme, right?
Right.
And that's my mom. Like I'm supposed to love her no matter what type of shit. Right?
Yeah. But no.
People's moms are just like,
hey,
that's what
different.
are you doing? It's just like they're just like it's like the empty nest syndrome. It's just like they're like, what are you doing?
Okay.
But like it's just like
okay.
that's like I think that's annoying too. Like when you see like a guy's phone and they're like their mom.
But
texting them, it's just like let your mom.
Like,
no, it's not. Like literally, like I've known people who literally like they're like they're not Asian.
I don't think you really understand the Asian mom thing.
is different. It's a little.
Don't talk about Miranda's mom.
No, because
I'm boosting you. I'm putting your mom here, and I'm putting the Asian mom here
because I'm an only child too, right?
Yeah, it's a different beast.
I'm an only child too, right? So
Yeah.
type of thing, right? And like it makes me so.
But the opposite isn't great too. Like I've heard criticisms after I've broken up with people who are like, you enjoy spending more time by yourself than you do with me.
Right.
Which to me says I've lived with people before. I've stayed places. Like I definitely can spend a gross amount of time with people.
Right.
But then there's certain people that I clearly can't. And then there's been people who are like, you like spending time with yourself more than, which tells me that, okay, yeah, do I like spending time with myself? Yeah. But also that just means that I, to be honest, didn't like spending time with you that much. Because
exactly.
No, that's
exactly.
Real. Yeah,
like
that's real. Yeah.
if I feel like if you leave somebody and you feel like you need to go into your room and be like, oh, like finally some time to my fucking self, then clearly that person was not like, I don't know, like I feel like when you hang out with somebody who you genuinely like when I went to your when you go to your cottage with your friends or whatever, even though I was with you guys for 3 days straight, I didn't feel like I needed to go into my room, be by myself, because we were having a good time, we were talking, like whatever.
Exactly. Yeah.
What are you guys trying to say?
Nothing. I felt like your story, you could really like it really resonates with you.
Why you like being alone?
What? No, sometimes,
That's all.
Sometimes you guys were meant to happen, but you guys weren't meant to. Hold on, I fucked that up. I fucked that up. I got too much pressure on the camera.
Yeah.
No, that's okay.
No, I totally agree with you. Where it's like, you know, they may complain about that about you, but it's like that's not my issue. That's your issue,
like,
right?
I don't fuck with you
because I can be around people. For
exactly.
I've been around people. I've lived with people for 4 years straight, where we lived in the same house. We did everything. We went out every night together. We did everything. It's not that I can't do that. It's that
I don't fuck with you.
I didn't like doing it with you.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's like that for me is a red flag. Like if you don't have anything going on in your own life that I can't.
How about you?
No.
How are you with attention? How much do you need attention, Miranda?
We weren't meant to.
I feel like I need it. I'm the same. Like I just like. You can't spend too much time with anybody, like whether it be like your mom, like your sister, like your friends, anybody. Like you just, it's just human nature. You can't be around somebody for too long because you're just gonna start to find things that you just like piss you off, and you just like can't stand that person anymore, and that's just like ruins relationships. You know what I mean? So, like,
but then, do you think that's because you haven't met the right person?
No, not necessarily.
Okay.
No, what she was saying.
Because like I could, even with like previous boyfriends and like I could spend like a week with them straight, like going on an all inclusive. Like I could spend like a whole week with them, like and like we like go and talk to other people, but like you're generally spending the whole like 24/7, like 24 hours of a day, like 7 days a week with them.
Right.
So it's just like. Yeah, you like obviously can spend that time with them, but like you do need that time to yourself to like. Yeah. Everybody needs that. Like you should take a bubble bath sometimes and just like chill by yourself. And
or like if you go to work, you're a nurse, you work shift work. It's like while I'm on my shift, I hope that you're doing something else.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
that, like,
not just
you're
waiting
not
for
just
me to
waiting
get home.
for me to, because the sad part is there are people who sit and wait for you to get home.
Yeah, it's just like okay, so you're home at 7:35. Okay, so I'll be waiting for you, and then we can do something. It's just like okay, like one day a week that's fine. Obviously, if you don't have anything to do, like I'm happy to come home to you at 7:35 and be like, okay, I'm here, let's do something. But it's just like if it's every single shift, it's just like you like feel like you can't even go to Shoppers Drug Mart after work and pick up deodorant. And
or
be
like I've had a boyfriend before. I had a boyfriend before that it was like, oh, do you want to come out tonight? And I was like, nah, I'm not really feeling it. And then he was like, okay, then we won't go. It's like, but.
You can still go.
You can still go. I don't need to go everywhere with you. Or if one night you want to go to your party and I want to go to mine, that's
or like
okay
you're
too.
Just like, or like you're like, okay, I'm gonna go hang out with the boys tonight or like the girls tonight. It's just like I'm really tired and I'm just gonna stay home tonight. It's just like okay, no worries. Mean you see you tomorrow. Or like see you when I get home.
And
tonight.
Most of the time, if I don't feel like going out, I probably just want to be alone anyway. So please go. Like,
but some guys might take that as a test, you know.
I know, but it's like that. That is a test in its own.
No, but see, like what you're saying is like there's a level of trust that you have though.
Oh yeah, true.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. Trust is a big thing.
Take notes.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you know,
that's real shit, man.
Yeah, it's real shit.
But you're right. It is trust, because if you don't trust the person, you obviously don't want them going out without you. But then why are you dating that person if you don't trust them?
That's
Guys,
the worst of a relationship to be in.
Can I?
Where it's like they're so insecure.
Yeah.
Just like just stressed.
Yeah, so much stress for nothing. Nothing's even happening if it's so stressful.
Exactly.
Yeah.
What's your red flag? What's your red flag?
Miranda wants to get into her red flag.
Spill the juice.
What's your red flag?
This is really funny. Well, like I mean. it's not funny to me because it's serious, but my friends always make fun of me for it.